my story goes way back. So I used to be a scout leader, okay? And back in the day, we were always looking for ways to raise funds for our kids to do projects or, you know, go camping or whatever. Funds were a big deal. And I always struggled with what we could use as a fundraiser. And we dealt with, clear back when I was a scout leader, so 40 years ago, basically, we dealt with some of the things that they still deal with today. Should we sell chocolates and deal with the mess and the hassle of chocolates, or coupon books, or pizzas, you know, all those kinds of things. And the sad thing is that we would go through all this effort and we would only get like half of what we raised. And the kids, you know, half the time, they wouldn't bring back all the inventory, right? It's lost, or their parents would say, oh, I bought the rest of it just so we didn't have to deal with it. So there was like all these little hassles that came along with being a scout leader that, you know, if a scout leader could just focus on the camps and the activities, that's way better, right? And yeah, here we're dealing with trying to raise funds. Scout leaders, team leaders, if you have a club or anything that you're trying to raise funds with, is still dealing with those same things. That's ridiculous, right? It's totally ridiculous. And when we started talking about, with my brothers started talking about like what kind of fundraising platform could we come up with that had heart and that made all those things go away and make it easy. We came up with a good cause. A good cause is the answer to all that stuff, right? No more getting half of what you raise. No more lost inventory or melted chocolates, right? Or coupon books that got torn up or wrecked or any of it. None of that. All you got to do is tell them about a good cause, give them the link to your fundraising project, and it's done. People around the world can donate to your cause now, right? If you've got a scout group or a team that needs money, just send them that link that we give you and the money goes right into your account. Nobody loses money. No kids say, oh, I lost the money on the way to, you know, home or whatever. None of that. No inventory. You get over 90% of the funds. And once you're approved, it goes in the, like every day you get funds, right? So if I deposit $100 to my favorite scout group or my favorite team, that money goes into their account, nobody else's, directly into their account the next day. How can you beat that, right? It's perfect. So we figured that putting together a good cause was the way to handle all those things. And if you've ever dealt with chocolates, you're going like this right now, because anybody that deals with that hates it. So we just solved all that, just like that. And can other programs do that? There's other things that can raise funds for you, but none of them give you as much back as we do. And we do it differently. We do it with heart. Like, this is about caring about each team, about each scout group, each kid that's an adult that's involved in this, all across the board. Now, leaders, scout leaders, team leaders can focus on the team instead of dealing with the fundraising. That's it.